And by the British Phosphate Commissioners and by the British, Australian and New Zealand governments in 1945, and how we had lost a lot of the land due to phosphate mining, and how we were surviving in this really creative way in Fiji ever since.
This year, New Zealand will make over $1 billion in trade with the Pacific Islands. Fiji, they'll make about 400 million. They'll export 470 million to Fiji and import only 70 million from Fiji. So they'll make 400 million from Fiji.
What New Zealand actually gains from the Pacific?
Well, you know, New Zealand is a Pacific nation. And New Zealand has a long historical connection with many of the Pacific countries. New Zealand is powerful and strong globally because of the Pacific contribution, whether that be the arts, sports, media, politics.
Roger, thank you very much for calling. I don't know that we need to send the Prime Minister. I mean, it's the Pacific Islands. What are we going to get out of them? They are nothing but leeches on us. I mean, the Pacific Islands wants money from us. It's the Pacific Islands. They don't matter.
Well, we Heather du Plessis. Now initially, like every other Polynesian, I got friggin' pissed off. So before we delve into this issue, let's backtrack a little and let's look at the context of why this was said. So basically, this is what happens. Jacinda Ardern and Winston Peters flies to Nauru early September to form new agreements about climate change and also discuss other things to do with regional stuff, regional issues. Now, there had been an issue on sending Ardern over to Nauru due to taxpayers' money being involved. However, the military had actually let her know that there was a fixed budget involved into trips such as these. So, yeah, cool, no money involved. We're not leeching off them, not yet. Following that whole trip, Jacinda addresses the media and she says that she will take on 150 refugees from Nauru after all of that involvement. So that was cool. That was nice of you, Jacinda. But wait, there's more! No, there's nothing more. That's pretty much what happened. However, when Heather du Plessis caught wind of this, she did not hold back. Damn! What does she say? I'm reading it off, sort of, you know, the transcript. Heather du Plessis responds by saying the island is a hellhole. A hellhole, and that they don't matter.
They don't matter.
Whoo! They're nothing but leeches on us. On us, the Pacific Islands want money from us. Oh, you know what really pisses me off about what Heather du Plessis said? It sort of reminds me of Donald Trump talking down about the Haiti people, you know? He said the exact, well, if not the exact same thing as Heather du Plessis, that it was a shithole. You know this? It's a reoccurring pattern that's happening all across the world. The dehumanization of minorities. So anyways, what are our people doing in reply to this response? We have Plantations Conversations who have made a video in response to this in a very unique way.
Hi, my name is Tara. I'm Samoan and I study law at the Auckland University.
Hi, my name is Therese. I'm Samoan. I don't study here. I'm a graduate. I majored in film and sociology.
Why you started it? What was the purpose of it all?
Well, it just started off as an idea. I was watching a YouTube video on these African Americans arguing against each other over whether Bruno Mars was a cultural appropriator. I thought that was really interesting and I thought, hey, why don't we start a similar platform? It was just so that we could set a platform for our people to talk about issues that we don't usually talk about and we don't want to. Things that are really uncomfortable and kind of controversial. So, I mean, it had to do with anything like stereotypes, bias, discrimination, and everything. That's pretty much where we...
Yeah, I think just to add on to what Tara said, like, the whole purpose of like creating this page was just because like I feel like New Zealand's media system is so monocultural and like we just wanted to, you know, disrupt that and like kind of like create a platform that I guess gives a I guess that's like a safe space for like Pacifica people to voice their voices and allow them to be heard, kind of thing. So yeah.
They are nothing but leeches on us. I mean, the Pacific Islands wants money from us. It's the Pacific Islands.
You go first. A friend shared an article about what she said, and I didn't want to believe it, but I couldn't believe that the way she said it. Also, the position that she's in. She's a radio host, but you know, they're getting paid to do that kind of thing. But she went as far to say that we were leeches. Well, our governments were leeches. So then I contacted Therese, and I was like, we should do something about this. And she thought of I think she took some time to think up of an idea, and she came up with, why don't we just get a bunch of people or a bunch of Pacifica people to celebrate their success and put them all on camera. And I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god, we need to do something about it, you know? Like, I'm just so tired of, I guess, like, people who are disconnected from our culture having so much to say about us, you know what I mean? Like, people who are not from our group, like, that they feel so entitled to, and it just annoys me, like, you know? And so I was like, no, actually, we're not leeches, we're very successful people.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just cool, like, being able to see so many, like, successful Pacific Islanders, like, I don't know, talk about their successes for the first time, you know? It's cool.
She didn't regret anything of what she said, so she was standing by her words. And to me, that it wasn't just she was entitled to her opinion. I felt there was really kind of like a privileged view, because she didn't really understand the impact that it would have on our people. And we decided to use our platform to kind of counter-argue that, or to fight back and retaliate to those views, because people don't realize that those negative views, attitudes towards our people and our culture can have an impact on our communities and how we feel about ourselves. So we just decided to make a video that could empower us and lift us up.
I think that a lot of people, when they were watching our video, they got like the wrong idea about like us only making about people who go to uni and get degrees, that was the only form of success. But the only reason why that happened was because like we asked like people from all walks of life, like dancers, artists,
I mean
everyone, like tradies, because I believe that everyone like contributes to New Zealand society. But the only reason why they didn't come on camera was because they weren't keen and they just weren't willing to.
Yeah,
so
camera shy.
Yeah.
So.
The video has taken off quite like nicely, eh? Did you guys expect that?
No. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Would you guys change anything had you known that it was going to shoot off like that, or would you just have kept it?
To me,
I would.
The thing is, like, we were gonna put the whole, like, we were gonna make a separate video. We already planned to make a video with the people who agreed first to come onto the video, and then we were gonna make a second video and try and get people who worked real jobs, you know, being janitors or being construction workers or tradies. That was all gonna be in the second video, and then we had all the kind of little bit of a backlash by the people who thought that we were just gonna focus on people with a degree. But in saying that, like, I think our video represented, it wasn't just about representing people with degrees, it was representing people, their achievements were a result of our parents and our grandparents' work. That's how we looked at it. So I think people just saw it as us with a paper, but we didn't mean to be exclusive.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We didn't,
Recently in the weekend when the MNT game happened, it was like history for Tonga because it was the first time ever that they had versed Australia, the best team in the world. But it was just crazy because it was also like a rare occasion when the stadium sold out, and also like they had never seen anything like people singing hymns. Like we didn't even see that happen like anywhere like in another game. I've never seen that happen like in my whole entire life, like people singing hymns and stuff. But then when I was reading like the news articles the very next day of like the 26,000 people that were singing hymns, they decided to report on like a select few, 20 people, on like how they fought. And it's just disgusting to see like the biased media or like biased reporting. It's disgusting to see that like we're always portrayed as that like, you know, like as angry, as violent. You know, why not talk about how amazing we were, you know, singing hymns, and even after we lost, we still stayed back and sung hymns. Like, why not report on something so beautiful? Why do you feel the need to always tell these annoying stories about people? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's always pissed me off as well. It's like whenever there's such a good thing that our people do, there's always questioning about it, like people questioning how we celebrate as islanders. You know, they're being looked at as like we're barbaric or savage animals kind of thing, but that's just how we celebrate. We go all out. It's either go hard or go home. I think that whole reporting was so unnecessary.
Yeah.
You know, like just all the Tongan people and even like all the Pacific Islanders coming together to celebrate the M&T game. It was all like turned into an article about how we were fighting
20 people.
And there were arrests and I don't know.
Keep reporting the same?
Love your work. No, I just feel like, do you guys not have any originality? Like, do you not have your own voice? So, like, following everyone and, like, reporting the same, you know, report truthfully. That's all I ask, is to report truthfully.
Yeah, report truthfully, report honestly, and just don't put us in a box. Like that's exactly what the New Zealand media are doing, putting us in a box, and that, you know, the way we see each other in the media, that's how we're going to be perceived, and that's how we're going to be treated when we go out, you know, in shops and everything. You know, with all the reports on like arrests and everything, when you walk into a shop, it's just that simple experience. Like people will look at you not as an islander, will look at you as like a criminal or like a thug, kind of thing. It's just unnecessary reporting. It doesn't need to be done.
Yeah.
Just report right.
Remember, before you call us leeches, just remember, the leeches are the ones who made New Zealand multi-diverse. We are part of the people that bring this richness into New Zealand's culture, into our identity, into our our profile. It's who we are. We make up 7.5% of New Zealand's population. Please, do not dehumanize us. We are humans just like you are. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you've reached this far, like our page, like my page, Benji Simu on YouTube, and let's wipe out racism forever. To my people, stay strong. Later, boat.